This video will explain what the different sentence functions are and how to identify them. There are 4 sentence functions: declarative, exclamative, interrogative, imperative. So, firstly, what is a sentence function? Well, by identifying a sentence function, we are showing we understand what that sentence is accomplishing. So, we are not looking at how many verbs are in the sentence. We're not looking exactly what the sentence is doing structurally. What we're interested in is what it is performing, what it is accomplishing, what the purpose and the role of the sentence is. Here's an example of a sentence. Can you please pick that litter up from the floor? Now, on the surface, this appears to be a question. But if I was to phrase this sentence, am I actually asking a question? Am I asking if somebody is capable of picking that litter up from the floor? Or am I rather commanding someone to pick up the litter, but phrasing it as a question? Can you please pick that litter up from the floor? Might be worded as a question, but its function is to command. And so in this instance, it is important to think about sentence function, because we would say that the sentence function here is an imperative. It is a command, even though the sentence is shaped as a question. Declarative, also known as statement. Here is a sentence. My last lesson of the day is physics. This is a simple statement of fact, and the word is and the full stop are the crucial clues in helping us identify this as a declarative. The word is a way of suggesting that I am presenting a statement of information. The full stop is a clue that this is not a question, it is not something full of emotion, but it is simply a statement of reality. Exclamative, also known as exclamation. Here is a sentence. How wonderful that my last lesson is physics. Now, in this example, the key clues to the function are the word wonderful and the exclamation mark. The word wonderful is an emotive term. It shows how we are feeling about something. So that is a clue that we are exclaiming our feelings about the last lesson being physics. The exclamation mark is a punctuation clue that this is being said with emotion rather than simply as a statement. Interrogative, also known as question. Here is a sentence. Why is my last lesson of the day always physics? So in this example, the clue words are why and the question mark at the end of the sentence. The word why is a questioning word. If we see this word, we're often seeing it being used to shape a question. And the question mark is the punctuation indicator of a question. So this statement is very clearly a question rather than a pure statement of fact, because we have a question mark and we have the word why asking something. Imperative, also known as command. Here is a sentence. Go to your physics lesson now. Now in this example, go and the exclamation marks are our clues to this being an imperative. Go is a particular action that we want someone to perform. And so this particular verb tells us that we are trying to command somebody to do something. The exclamation mark is not necessarily going to be used, but is a good indicator perhaps of the emotion in our voice if we are saying that sentence, as often we will need to stress something particularly strongly if we are trying to command somebody to do something. And so to recap, there are 4 sentence functions: declarative, exclamative, interrogative, imperative.